Hello everybody, today you are going to be learning how to plan your writing so that you're ready to write an email to your parents over the next few days. Now we're looking at the purpose, the audience and the form of an email, and this is something we've done a lot in class. The purpose of our email is to be able to persuade people to do something, so we're trying to persuade our parents to let us keep our creature. The audience are obviously our parents, and the form we're taking this time is an email. Now here's one that I've written before. Let's just have a look at this one. And this one is an example of Thomas writing to his mum and dad keep Flickr. Now, if you can see next to it, I've got the plan open. So at the top, we've got who it's to here. We've got the subject, and it's the same over here. Reasons why I should be allowed to keep a pet dragon. Dear mum and dad. And here, this first bit here is why I'm writing, and I'm writing to persuade them to keep my dragon. So here, I am writing to persuade you that it is actually a brilliant idea for me to keep a dragon as a pet. Now in my paragraph 1 here, I'm going to give you the first reason. And here I've chosen my fronted adverbial to start. I've got my key points: become more responsible, I'll be able to feed it, exercise it, clean up its poo, do it without asking. And I've got flattery here now. If you remember, flattery is all about trying to say how wonderful people are so that they make you do things. And then here we've got a rhetorical question, which is what you were learning about yesterday. So let's have a look at the paragraph here, and you can see how it links into my plan and how it turns out when I start writing it. As you often tell me yourselves, comma, I definitely need to become more responsible. If I were allowed to keep my dragon, this would give me the perfect opportunity, because I would have to feed him, make sure he gets enough exercise, and even clean up his explosive poos. I know how hard you both work, and so I promise that I would do it all by myself without ever asking for help. Why not take this chance to let me become more responsible? So here, as you can see, we've got the plan, and then we've got the paragraph and what it turned out like. Let's have a look at paragraph number 2. Here I planned which fronted adverbial start I wanted to use, the key points I wanted to include in my paragraph, the bit of flattery that I wanted to say to my parents about how wonderful they are, and then the rhetorical question that I wanted to include in my paragraph. So here I've got this one. For the past few years, you've been brilliant teachers who have taught me that to care and help others is really important. I have proven how hard I can work by helping Grandad to clear up his garden. Come rain or shine, comma, I still dig up dirt, tear down vines until my fingers blister, and plant seeds sensibly. Notice the adverb there. Don't you think this proves that I can be trusted with hard work? So you can see how my plan turns into a paragraph. Let's move down to paragraph 3. Here, I planned my fronted adverbial start again. I've got my key points I want to include in the paragraph. I've got the flattery, telling them how wonderful they are. And I've got 2 rhetorical questions that I wanted to include in this one. Let's see how it turned out. So I've got this paragraph. Just imagine, if we give him up, he will be all alone. You can't exactly return a dragon to the pet shop or put him up for adoption at a local cat shelter. It is clear that he is too tiny to look after himself at the moment and desperately needs us. He would be so helpless and vulnerable out in the world alone. You are the most caring parent, so please help me care for my dragon. You wouldn't send Lolly out to fend for herself because she had made a huge mess in the house, would you? Surely you're too caring to do this to my adorable little dragon. So you can see how my plan turned into a paragraph. Now, here I've got a paragraph that says finish off. Now I've written, I just want you to agree with me. Watch how I've done it. I am certain that after considering these points, you will agree with me. After all, you are the best and most adventurous parents in the whole world. He's the best friend I've ever had, and Lolly loves him too. He's part of the family now, and as Grandad always says, family sticks together. Yours sincerely, Thomas. So today, some of you are going to use this plan, where you've got 3 paragraphs to plan. Some of you are going to be planning just 2 paragraphs, and some of you are planning just sentences to make your email. Have a go, see how you get on, and please take your time with your plan, hand that in, and we'll have a look at it and give you some pointers for tomorrow's writing. Thanks.